All right. Hello there. Welcome to another We've Been Different video. Today we are going to be discussing tight end sleeper picks for the 2022-2023 fantasy football season. I want to just be very clear and very transparent here. Tight ends is a position that is very stale outside of the first four names, maybe five that you'll see here. I think Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, Kyle Pitts, and George Kittle and Darren Waller are your more surefire picks. After that, you're really getting into more questionable territory. Not to say that Dalton, Dallas, TJ, Dawson, and Zach aren't good, but it's just going to get a lot harder to predict from game to game. Anyway, other than that, let's just get right into it. First sleeper pick, Pratt Firemouth. This is a guy coming off of his rookie season who showcased a lot of strong hand catching ability and solid route running for a tight end. You know, he was talked up heavily by the coaches. A lot of Steeler Nations love him because he just does all the right things. And I think that at his ADP of 117, you're probably going to get someone who outperforms his ADP and gets more of like 5-6 targets a game. Someone that outside of Deontay Johnson, who is probably going to be one of the more steady players. So Pratt Firemouth, I think, is definitely a nice solid sleeper pick to start out with. On to the next one. This is a pick that I actually really like. Kmet. Cole Kmet also coming off of his rookie season. It's kind of similar to Pratt Firemouth to where he just does all the right things. Doesn't really look too crazy out there, but he just doesn't really mess it up all the time, or if ever, really. He's just another steady player. With Justin Fields under center, I feel a lot more confident in him than I do with Pratt Firemouth, just because with Pat, if they start Mitchell Trubisky, I don't really know how that's going to go. I am a believer in Justin Fields, so I do like the Cole Kmet pick here at his ADP of 122. Solid route running, definitely a good run blocker. So we'll see how it goes. I'm really confident in this one. It's just, again, with a lot of these tight end picks, you just don't know. On to the next one, though. Here we're gonna have Evan Ingram. Now he's with the Jaguars, and if you guys know what that means, Trevor Lawrence is under center. The $10+ million man, Christian Kirk, on the outside. They did lose DJ Chark. They still have James Robinson. They got Travis Etienne. Got some solid pieces around him. And if you ask me, I think Evan Ingram's in the perfect spot to where he can showcase what he did his rookie season and be a Pro Bowl level player. Doug Peterson's definitely a hell of a better step up than the last guy. Don't even need to say his name. You guys know how that went. But yeah, okay. On the real though, Urban Meyer, like, that couldn't have gone any worse. Anyway, Evan Ingram, very fast for a tight end. Kind of shoddy hands at times. Route running's a little iffy, but I think with his speed, if you put a linebacker on him, he can definitely outrun him. Not only that, experience is starting to get a hold of him, so he's not making those same mistakes that he did at the age of 23, 24. Even last season, I think that was more so Daniel Jones not being able to find him consistently. Yes, Evan Ingram did deal with drops, but I'm a bigger believer in Trevor Lawrence than Daniel Jones, and I'm not at all confident in Daniel Jones. So I feel like that's kind of a big step forward from going to Daniel to Trevor, especially in a system to where this guy is the only tight end, and I can't think of anyone else who's really going to suck up a lot of other targets, because they just, in terms of receiving, I don't know how much they really got going for them. Let's take a look here at the notes, just in case I missed anything. I don't think I did, but I'd rather be sure. No, nothing crazy on the notes either. yeah, 1 year, 9 million. He's getting paid to be someone, so I think he's gonna go out there and be someone. Anyway, sorry for the shorter video. It's harder to talk about tight ends just because, again, after like the first 5, it's kind of just a gray area of game to game basis. So I do enjoy streaming for tight ends. But if you are adamant on finding someone who your other opponents aren't looking at, or they are, but you want to get to them first, those are 3 names I would look out for who definitely can do something this season. And I think Evan Ingram, at the very least, will be tight end 2 or above, which isn't saying much, but I definitely think I'm more leaning to him being top 14, top 15. So honestly, probably tight end 1 range. I would definitely say Evan Ingram is definitely going to be in tight end 1 range, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, this has all been different on We've Been Different, and we out.